two games, the first leg and then the second leg, and the first leg is over. We pick lessons from the first leg. We see the strong points of the team, especially the headlines, and also we see areas that needs adjustments, and I believe that will be so with our opponents, and it's important to acknowledge the strength of the opponent, because Ghana and Nigeria are very two strong football nations, and so you can never underestimate the strength of each other. Thank you very much. I think that the CHAN teams of both countries represent the domestic competition level of our nations, and it tells the depth of talent in both countries, and also it also gives an impression of what Ghana and Nigeria, when it comes to our domestic competitions, in terms of our Premier League, in terms of our second tier size, in terms of our university sports associations, and in terms of our youth football, because the CHAN represents the domestic competition phases of Africa football. Oh, fortunately, we have every member of the squad with us here, and so we don't have injury situations. Football is a physical sport, and definitely you don't expect that there will not be knocks here and there. Definitely there can be knocks here and there, but I think that everybody is fit to go.
General viewer, it looks deceptive. Yes, for us as technical person, it is good for us to come on with such confidence that this team, the Ghana team, couldn't defeat us on their home ground, and we're coming back to our home ground with maximum confidence to be able to play our style, what we need to do, maybe that we would have done in Ghana. So it will give us a lot of confidence. For us, it's not deceptive for us. Well, basically, we've studied what the strength of Ghana look like. And to us, we find out their basic strength is history. They rely so much on history. And we've been going all around to make sure we have blind eyes to such, to make sure history doesn't exist in our countries, and whatever you look to be broken tomorrow, we want to qualify for CHAN.
Very good. Okay. The boys are relaxed, and they are also aware of the tasks ahead tomorrow. They know what they faced over there in Ghana, and they give it their all. And just like the coach has said, history won't repeat itself. And we also try, or we give our best to make sure we consolidate on the results over in Ghana, just so as to improve our league and boost our profile.
For general viewer, it looks deceptive. Yes, for us as the key actors from today's fixture, kicking off in about 4 minutes from now. First of all, Masood Didi Dramani, former Ghanaian international, current coach of Asante Kotoko, and in case you don't know, is also a senior CAF instructor and assessor of coaches. So that's a well-learned man. Right there. He also used to coach the under-17 women's team of Ghana, took them to the World Cup. I think they got bronze at that World Cup in Azerbaijan. As we also heard from Dan Ogumoderi as well, plus his captain, who also is the captain of Remo Stars, by the way. But Pooja,
both of them sounding very much confident. But crucially, for Didi Dramani, he was of the opinion that in the first leg they were the better side. They just couldn't convert their chances into goals.
I think I think the second half when the game and get to the latter part of the game, they actually had some few chances, but I think it was a 50-50 game. I watched the game live, and I felt like even in the first half we had chances to score some goals in that game, but I think maybe that's why he brought back Alimi to come and use his experience to get goals for the Super Eagles, because we struggle to get, even in the men's Super Eagles, we struggle to get goals. So I think it's a problem, for both teams. And I think Alimi can come to the party. We have a midfield that's very, very, creative, with the Air Academy and of course the Rangers guys. So I think if you look at it very well, you have to tell your players that you did very well so that they're motivated to play, really well in New York. But I don't think it's a one-sided game in Ghana. It was actually a 50-50 game.
All right, let's hope that this time around it's one-sided to our advantage. But those are the call lines streaming right now, strolling right there on your screen, and you can call in and be a part of this game. Let's have your thoughts as this game kicks off very, very, very soon. 234-916-243-5215. That's the number. You can also call in via WhatsApp as well. We would love to hear from you. Where are the devices? Okay, I think I'm
we arrived safe. From Ghana after going through some Herculean tax.
Register for free. Choose from over 200,000 vehicles online. Get your car straight from the USA and Canada. Register is available. Choose from over 200,000 auction and small business you can trust. Get your car straight from the USA.
Emmanuel. For Ghana, their starting 11. There's just 3 changes made from that starting 11 the last time. And those 3 changes, of course, in comes jersey number 11, who starts today. Of course, his name is Jerry Afriye. He's playing alongside jersey number 5, who's coming as well for Bennett. His name is Bennett Aban. And jersey number 2. This is how my dad got a flat belly at 60s.
This is day 17 of doing nothing but this chair workout challenge every night.
They are very confident, very aggressive, not allowing Ghanaians to dominate the game. And I believe Ghana would have to change something or probably do something to be able to control this game.
Well, really running into his man. And that's a bit unpalatable from the Nigerian number 2. Sodiq Akinola Ismaila. It looks to be Mante that lies on the tap. And some deep trouble. Another promising chap who plays for Media Maisi, the former Ghana Premier League champions. Winning it back. The 2022-2023 season. 1990 winning it last season. I think nothing away from that chap, Manuel Mante. And it's a very promising position. What you can see, the Ghanaian fans in the stands really enjoying them.
Moroccan, his entire team are from Morocco. So Anio Zoimena has the ball, sends it into midfield. He's picked down by the man in jersey number 11 for Nigeria, Dama Abubakar. Abubakar dropped the woodwork in the first going up against his man. Abubakar sends a cross in. Can he find anybody? Abubakar dropped the woodwork in the first going up against his man. Abubakar sends a cross in. Can he find anybody? Sodiq Ismail. Ismail to Abubakar, and the referee is going to go check up on the Ghanaian players. Got a boot on the ground. Probably was so much of a tackle. And so far, so good. Ghana have been able to just go into the game. 5 minutes now, and there's nothing all the way back now. Into midfield. Issa Yakubu, but his intended option was offside. And the way they just switched the ball very, very comfortably, Ghana, when they managed to, figure something out offensively, to tells you the confidence the team has going forward. And Nigeria should not relent in that pressure that they keep mounting, of course. Sakura Limi now trying to pressure his marker or his Ghanaian opponent. One back by Jide Fatakun. Imobot stepped in, or actually John Duka stepped in. Razak Simpson, very easy to identify him. The man on the headband, of course, and fair in complexion. Well, just to make the game balanced so far, let's just quickly look at that Ghanaian starting 11 one more time and just note out the players that have been very visible in the first few minutes. The central defense, of course, is made up of number 5 and number 15. Razak Simpson, first of all, and there's also Ebenezer Aban. The man in just number 2, Abdullahi Nuruddin, and Fatawu Suleimana is the other option. Benjamin Asara is the goalkeeper for Ghana today, and that's his back four. One more time. Suleimana, Ebenezer Aban is also playing with Razak Simpson, and last but not least, Abdullahi Nuruddin. Nigeria throw. Imobot stands on it. They need to clear it off first of all. Nduka Junior. Jide Fatakun. A pass made from Remo Stars. Alimi looks offside. Flag raised. Referee acknowledges it. First offside in the game, and it's 17 minutes gone. Nigeria yet Bubakar, the man from Plateau United. Now, of course, Musa Zayat found Fatakun. Sever Isaac lost it. Here comes just see number 17, Papa Daniels from El Kanemi Warriors. Lovely. Abubakar now from Plateau United. Overlapping run from Sadiq Ismail. Sadiq, can he cross it in first time? Sadiq crosses it. Sever Isaac was the surest man on the pitch. Just couldn't be confident enough to get the ball finally on his head. Lovely 1-2. Kept in play by Nigeria. Sever Isaac all the way back to midfield now. Isaac finds finds Musa Zayad. Zayad finds Onyebuchi. The Rangers international defenders going forward. Onyebuchi now goes, finds jersey number 17. Brilliant as ever, Papa Daniel. Musa Zayad. Imobot. Sever Isaac turns. Isaac looking for Nduka Jr. Nduka stays on it. Onyebuchi stands on it as well. Back to Nduka Jr. Nduka Jr. going long. Can he find more boats? But if he can keep this in play, would be very impressive. Almost would have kept it in play, of course, but the Ghanaian defense was alert. They have kept it back in play now, and the game continues. Nduka Jr. Can Nigeria find something very pleasant to the fans, of course, supporting them today? Or can Ghana produce something? Onyebuchi. All the way back to Anil Zoyemena. But it is something to marvel about when it comes to Chan football, to see the best of the best teams, of course, producing the best players for the national team to go represent the nation. There might be so much rivalry, of course, when it comes to Nigerian football action or Ghanaian Premier League action, but they all come together. Sadiq Ismail is onside. Ismail goes offside. Can Ismail stay on target? Sadiq Ismail! Oh, what a goal! Sadiq Ismail! He is no stranger to finding the back of a net this season. He's done so 3 times with Remo Stars already. And he has done it again. What an opening goal. Sadiq Ismail, one of the best defenders in the league. And on the 19 minutes mark, it is him again. Nigeria find the breakthrough and the deadlock is broken. Sadiq Ismail, what a run and what an impressive goal that was. It is a finish that his manager at his club side would be very impressive, was very proud of. And Lugumadere has overseen those kind of runs time and time again. He scored in his first goal this season. Of course, in the CAF Confederations Cup when Remo Stars played against Asfar. He scored in that game, running from his defensive position and finished that ball quite brilliantly. And he scored in his first away game this season as well against Abia Warriors before scoring again in the other away game. He scored 3 goals in his first 6 games this season. And of course, he has been guilty of getting those assists as well. Last season's defender of the season. And today, he scores Nigeria's first goal in Championship for African Nations qualification. It is only justice that he had to score first. And Nigeria take the lead, of course, And so there you have it. 20 minutes of play. Nigeria 1, Ghana 0. You can hear the emotions in the home fans. In fact, if you didn't know who was home before, now you do know who was home. A lovely little feint of play. Fatukun, can he find Sadiq Ismail? Actually, Siku Alimi now going. Alimi, nobody running up there with him. Can he take on this man? Nuruddin against Alimi. Alimi still keeps his feet. Alimi continues his run. Goes all the way back to Imo Obut. Obut now to Fatukun. Fatukun. Oh, lovely ball. Can he get it? Lovely. Abubakar shaping up his feet. Abubakar has some space. Deflected. Nearly went in. Turning up the pressure inside Nigeria. Corner given. And who's to say that the Super Eagles can't make it 2 in the space of 3 minutes? It's a testament to the amount of talent that they've gathered for themselves in the league. And Remo Stars as well would be proud of what they've produced for this national team. Jide Fatukun is starting this game today. Sadiq Ismail starting as well. Nduka Junior starts and Sikuru Alimi. That's 4 players from Remo Stars. They have been switching between themselves and Rivers United this season at the top of the table. And they have combined to get the opening goal. Can they make another one count here? Corner expected to be swung in. Low block. It's cleared off by Ghana. Pressure still on. Fatukun hit it. And now Alimi tried to make something happen. Nduka Junior! Oh, goodness me! It is the captain! Or is it? Yes, it is! Quick fire! Nduka Junior, and it is 2 Remo Stars players who have made it 2-0 Nigeria. It is stream stuff, but it is drama unfolding before our eyes. Ghana are being eaten with their feathers here at the Nest of Champions, and that is how they do it in the Jollof Derby. It is a remarkable few minutes, and Ghana are being humbled. Astonishing. Remarkable nerves of steel, of course, from a central defender. That's the kind of movement you get from a striker. Nduka Junior, all the way from the back. And he just pounced on the loose ball in the 18-yard area. The Ghanaian coach, Didi Dramani, cannot believe what he's seen. It is absolutely falling like a pack of cards for Ghana at the moment. Nigeria storm into a 2-goal lead. And it is just 23 minutes in the Nest of Champions. More can happen here. We have seen a lot in the game of football. We have seen a lot in African football. We have seen so much in Championship for African Nations football. But so far, it looks like Ghana, we're not ready for the derby. Fatukun lost the ball, of course. Nigeria considering a throw in. Suleimana gets it. Electrical at the moment. Instructing the Nigerian team to get something, get more in the game. How impressive would it be for Nigeria if they could grind out more than 2 goals in this game? Simpson, first touch, brilliant, but he gave the ball away, and now he's done it again, but the referee says it's a free kick, and it's advantage Ghana right now, and they have a free kick and maybe a chance to halve the deficit. We haven't even gone to the half-hour mark yet, but Nigeria up by 2. How are they doing it? Or maybe those changes that they made in the game might just be the reasons. They're not with the services of the man in jersey number 6 from the last game. Of course, he was a very, very useful player, Hafiz Ibrahim. But here come Ghana, crossing to the box. And a chance. Did it cross the line? It didn't. The referees watched it in beam. And so Ghana's expected response will not count because it didn't cross the line. As Anil Zoyemena will thank his stars there. And the Nigerian national team will count themselves lucky. Big let off for Nigeria. They have to switch back on defensively. They've been all offensive in the last few minutes. But now they have to remember that if they score, they have to also make sure they don't concede. Because if they do concede, and it becomes 2-1 and then 2-2, oh, that has to be the best highlight of the game so far. Nerves of steel from Anil Zoyemena. Jamie Daniels, of course. Yemi Olarenwaju of Aimba International, the coach. We're proud to watch his player perform so well. Sadiq Ismail, goal scorer. First goal scorer going up against, lovely tackle, keeps the ball in play, continues. I say very impressive from Sadiq Ismail. That's a national team player. Alimi running up him. Can he get the ball? Lovely from Ghana. But now, Alimi still chasing. Oh, that's a lovely pass. But now they've given it away. Seven Rising keeps his nerves. Seven Rising in for 3-0. Nigeria have turned it up. And that is it. Magical. Absolutely remarkable. It is top quality stuff. And it is the kind of stuff that you say dreams are made of. Christmas coming late. But Nigerians will not care. They are tearing Ghana apart at the nest of champions. And it is goal upon goal upon goal upon goal. Absolutely astonishing. But you blink in the game, and every single time you blink, you just turn around and a goal has been scored. The first one scored by Sadiq Ismail. Second scored by Ndika Jr. The third scored, of course, by the player who everyone knew should have been considered for player of the season last year when it came to the midfield of the season. But he went to his teammate, Kazim Ogunleye. What a goal from Sever Isaac. Absolutely beautiful. One goal scored by the defender of the season. One goal scored by the captain of the team. And one goal scored by the player who is Rangers International's player of the month. That is quality. And this is Nigeria national team football. You have to go all the way back to Nigeria against Benin for the last time Nigeria scored 3 in a single game in international football. It is not the Super Eagles, but it is a Nigerian national team, and it can be 4-0 if they don't relent. Ndika Jr. That doesn't make a clearance. I signify the game that they had so far. Going for it. Clarence. Beautiful. Onyebuchi, even more beautiful. And he clears it again. Aban's going to head it back all the way to Benjamin Asare. It's been calamitous so far for Ghana in the opening few minutes. They would actually wonder where it all went wrong for them. 27 minutes of play, and we're already up by 3 goals, Nigeria. Imo Obot, as always, reliable. Ndika Jr. wasn't aware of the ball for a moment there, but a full stock in there for Imo Obot. And here's, of course, Adamo Boubacar to get the ball in play. Boubacar's done lovely. Sadiq Ismail plays it lovely. Back all the way to Musa Zayad. Zayad lost it. But now, Ghana have lost it again from, of course, lovely little ball. But Simpson was there to cover. Zayad, Simpson, Suleimana looking for the run of his teammates. Can he get it? Onyebuchi was there as always. It's looking unbelievable so far today for Nigeria. I mean, even if they did think they were going to win today, a 3-goal lead inside 27 minutes looks like a stuff of dreams. What did Ghana do before the game? It's just not working for them. They're not winning the balls. They're also losing it. Here come Nigeria. Heavy touch from Kira Alimi. Alimi's winning back, but that's a foul. The referee says advantage to Ghana. They have a free kick. Well, it might just be what we're witnessing as the best collection and assembly of Nigerian League stars in the last few years. The last time Nigeria was able to assemble the best legs, of course, represent them, were in 2018 when they went all the way to the final of the Championship of African Nations. Lost to Morocco in the final, quite embarrassingly. Did they make 2 additions? And Neo Zoyemena is going to have a field day so far. He hasn't had anything to do, aside, of course, that little goal line clearance. jersey number 19 for Ghana. Chasing down Albert Amoa. When you can see 3 goals in 28 minutes, 27 minutes, I beg your pardon, it really looks like a ball from Zoyemena. Imo, but bringing his man all the way back. Ndika Jr. Fatogun. Well, actually, that's Musa Zayad. Zayad all the way back to Ozoyemena. Calm from Ozoyemena. Clears it. Abubakar is up front. As well as Papa Daniels. And here comes Sadiq Ismail overlapping. He's done that very well, of course, in all his time. Fatogun back all the way to Papa Daniels. Papa Daniels now to Onyebuchi. Onyebuchi all the way back to Onyebuchi. Onyebuchi. Here's Zayad again. Zayad. Is he going to keep it for Abubakar? Suleimana tried to keep it in play, but Ghana have considered yet another throw in. Well, it's not looking good for Ghana. They now need to make 2 changes, and those are the players that were dropped from the first game. Jersey number 6 has to be recalled right now, and that looks to be the man Hafiz Ibrahim. Of course, and jersey number 9 for Ghana will be introduced into the game as well. Amankuna, Stephen Amankuna. Abdullahi Nuruddin goes off, and he's going to be replaced by the man in jersey number 6, Hafiz Ibrahim. And of course, jersey number 9, Stephen Amankuna comes on for jersey number 19 from Ghana. His name is, of course, the one and only Amoa. Now, can Ghana get shape again? Throw in for Nigeria. Ismail Sadiq. Papa Daniels. Papa Daniels has been absolutely remarkable, but until that, coming to this course maybe. Jersey number 8, Yakubu. Lovely little feet, but they weren't going to answer him there. Nigeria have been absolutely amazing so far in the game. It's just feel little or nothing. Ebenezer going forward. They've let him go forward. Flag stays down, so the Amankuna just giving it a little something, start running out in his first few minutes into the game. So Jide Fatugun today in this game has been absolutely remarkable. I mean, if you watch it, every single thing he's been doing, of course, in the game just tells you how good he's been. In every single opportunity he's been given, he's done it. The Ghanaian stars as well are doing their best. You can see the kind of quality they have here in this game today. It tells you that the Ghanaian Premier League is, of course, not too far from one of the best leagues in Africa. They have made changes, and those changes are speaking for them to intensify, of course, in the attacking play in the last minute or so. 32 minutes, just 2 minutes past the half-hour mark. Here comes Nigeria. They're still in play. Imobot, lovely. Plays to Xavier Isaac. Isaac back to Imobot. That's absolutely stunning. Now a cross in. Can they make it 4-0? That was absolutely aiming for the stars. You can't blame him, actually. They have been everywhere in the first few minutes, and they have a 3-0 lead. So Adamu Bubakar, he can actually be outraged with himself. The thing about Nigeria's game is, of course, that they have 2 coaches, but of course, if you follow the team, you'd see that only one man is assuming the role of the head coach, even if that doesn't really cause any dispute in the national team. Daniel Ogunmadede assumes the temporary role as the head coach, but Fidelis Elechukwu is the man, of course, taking the shots for Nigeria. And of course, in your pictures there, you can see both of the managers, one from Rangers International, the champions, and one from Remo Stars, 2-time runners-up in the Nigerian league. A funny thing about these 2 managers, Nigeria, of course, is that the man who is temporarily in charge, per se, is Daniel Ogunmadede. He has been a 2-time runner-up in the Nigerian Premier Football League with Remo Stars. And if this was last year, the other player or the other manager on the touchline today, Fidelis Elechukwu, is also a 2-time runner-up. But he is the defending champion at the moment because he won the title last season with Rangers International. And that's why this season, everyone said Remo Stars would win the title in Nigeria. Razak Simpson was able to cover Sikra Alimi, and Benjamin Sare has to clear it out now for Ghana. It's a word of pressure. Papa Daniels right now staying there, just looking for any loose ball. Fatugun going forward. Nigeria probably might win the ball back again now. But here's just number 11. Can he stay with the ball? He does. Ghana looking absolutely much more confident. Cut out there. Lovely stuff by the man in jersey number 3, leaving his position in more woods. Ghana, so impressive so far now. Looking much more confident. Dramani will question his changes into the game. Now they're going forward, driving and pushing, thriving, but that wasn't going to go on target. It actually is now going to go out for a goal kick to Nigeria. This is impressive. This is absolutely something that you expected to be making the stars. Nigeria's Super Eagles B team are performing like a team that nobody saw coming. 3 goals inside 27 minutes from nowhere. It's a dream of every single Nigerian to see their national team play like this. But alas, it will be the dream of Ghana's counterparts, of course, and Patriots back home to see that they have a response. Maybe a 3-3 scoreline for some reason. Like AC Milan did, of course, lose a 3-0 lead in the Champions League final in 2006 or 2007 was that. Liverpool fans would actually remember that more. It's Stephen Amankuna. His squad is going to be gathered by Enio Zoemena. Absolutely remarkable for Nigeria. They can give them the flowers over and over and over again. They don't even look like the Super Eagles B team that you probably might have thought they would look like The qualifying games against Ghana back in Abuja, the last time they were in the qualifying series, they were, according to some journalists, of course, in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, the worst Chan team that they had seen in qualifying. But this will probably make everyone eat their words. Hard work is the virtue, and Nigeria have done so. No single change for Nigeria from the last game. They just had to signify some more tactics. Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda is the destination. Nigeria right now have scored 3 goals. You might say 1 for each country. Oh, lovely. Beautiful from Papa Daniels. Even much more beautiful, collected, cool and calm from the man, defensive midfielder, Musa Jayad. Cleared, going forward, Adamu Abubakar. Adamu Abubakar was able to watch it. Sikur Alimi, let it go. Here comes Jesse, number 17, Papa Daniels again. Daniel, lovely 1-2. Here and Fatukun. Daniel now, all the way back to Imo, but I beg your pardon, that's Nduka Jr. And he's got a license, he's going forward. Nduka Jr. Imo, but back to Nduka Jr. A back 4 now in the Nigerian half. Onyebuchi going forward. Adamu making the run. Can he be Suleimana? Adamu physical as ever. Keeps his ball up against his man. Referee's flag stays down. Can he keep the ball? Keeps on going. It's not a free kick. Referee says play on. Onyebuchi now. Lovely little retrieval. Clearance and block there was absolutely brave of him. It's now lying down on the floor for quite some seconds. That's not what's... Actually, first of all, no Nigerian want to see that movement right now from Ifeanyi Onyebuchi. But even much more interestingly, Fidelis Ileshiku would not want to see that because that's his player from his club side in the Nigerian Premier Football League, Rangers International. That was one of the reasons why they won the league last season. And of course, if you do follow the Nigerian Premier Football League, Rangers' team has always looked the same whenever Ifeanyi Onyebuchi is in camp. They always play with the same centre-back pairing, Ifeanyi Onyebuchi and of course Osune Para. Just couldn't go past the Champions League group stages or the preliminaries this season for Rangers International, even with his services and Fidelis Ileshiku. Several Isaac as well was in that team. They did beat, of course, US Zili Maju of Comoros in the first game, but they fell to Sagrada Esperança of Angola on aggregate. There's a water break so far in this game, 38 minutes of play. Everything just looks absolutely unbelievable. If you're just joining us, this is the African Nations Championship qualifying series for 2025 in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. And would you believe it? Do not scratch your ears. Do not clean your eyes. Nigeria lead by 3-0. 3 goals scored. First goal scored by Remo Stars defender Sadiq Ismail. The second one scored by another Remo Stars defender, Nduka Jr. And the third one scored by Rangers midfielder, Xavier Isaac. And if you notice the ascendancy in the pattern of goal scorers, defending, midfield, and who's to say the next goal scorer could probably be an attacking player. "39 minutes gone in the center." It is a prestigious Nest of Champions, by the way, in case you didn't know. It's the ground that Nigeria Super Eagles also play their football. Might be the reason why the inspiration is coming for the B team. Sadiq Ismail watches it. Amankona couldn't get it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Black Stars, the Black Galaxies, I beg your pardon. Suleimana gets the ball to hand. Suleimana looking for Amankona, actually goes now to the man just in number 11. Referee was in the way of the midfielder there. Papa Daniels now gets the ball back. And Remo Stars, I wanted to say, of course, the Remo Stars midfielder nearly made the pass. Nduka Jr. has been looking ever so relentless. Block from Abubakar. And now Papa Daniels. Daniels back to Sadiq Ismail. Ismail. Abubakar. Back to Ismail Sadiq. Ismail Sadiq rolls the feet into the midfield. Ebenezer hits it down. Ghana stringing some passes together. Ebenezer again. And the ball goes out of play. 3-0 Nigeria lead this game, and we're just about 5 minutes away from the end of the first half. A remarkable first half. Every single Nigerian might agree. Good thing that happened. The champions of the league in Ghana, Asante Kotoko, they have won not just one title, 26 titles. Asante Kotoko, the last won the title in 2021, 2022. And that was when Rivers United won the league in Nigeria. Of course, the defending champion of the Ghanaian league this season, Samartex. And before that, that was Madiama. And they've been able to gather a lot of stars in this Ghanaian team so far today. Sadiq Ismail stands in the corner. What are the odds? Nigeria score 4th goal from a set piece. Ismail crosses it in. Goes out, hits a white shirt. It's going to be a Nigerian corner again. They're not rushing, actually, Nigeria. Taking their time. They have enough time today. Ghana's champions clubs. Samatex, Madiama, Asante Kotoko, Heart of Oak. Of course, Aduana Stars, Ashanti Gold. All these teams have produced stars for Ghana's Chan teams over the years. Barakum Chelsea as well. But Nigeria Stars are beating them at the moment. Sadiq Ismail, second throw of the dice. Short corner, Nduka Jr. now. A Remo Stars corner, actually, if you ask me. So into the box from Sadiq Ismail, and not going to be the intended targets. 3 minutes before the first half is over. And both managers are on the touchline. Of course, Fidelity Chuku and Daniel Gumodede. The Nigerian Football Federation might be impressed with the result so far today in this game, and that might just be signaling, maybe, that these coaches deserve something in the national team setup like they have been given. Turnover from Nigeria. Fatukun, Nduka Jr. Fatukun again. It's all Remo Stars everywhere in the pitch. Fatukun back to Nduka Jr. The way they change their shape is absolutely remarkable as well. Because in the back three, well, it's a back four, but it becomes a back three when they're not with possession. When they are with possession, because Musa Zayad comes back all the way into the defense and makes it a back three, and then you can see, of course, Imo But and Sadiq Ismail making those runs forward. It looks definitely like something that, of course, Daniel Gumodede is someone who introduced it. He has done that very often with Remo Stars, and that's why Sadiq Ismail scores many goals. Adam Abubakar against Sulemana, keeps it in play. Papa Daniels going forward. Elkanemi man strong as ever, but he's lost the ball. Trying to win it back, but the referee says foul, and Ghana have a free kick. Taken quickly. Turn, skips, lovely. That's absolutely spot on from Ghana. Lovely football from the Black Galaxies. Can they conjure up something here? Tackle. Actually, that was a foul. And looking like that rivalry will be reignited here. Stephen Amankona just came on. Might be getting yellow card if he doesn't keep his tempers in check. He's down groining. It might be the first yellow card of the game from the Moroccan center referee, and it is. And it's a yellow card given to, of course, Musa Zayad. I'm sure the technical bench of Nigeria will be frowning about it. Economic Warriors is Musa Zayad. Papa Daniels actually, beg your pardon, is a Niger Tornadoes player, and we have seen so much about him this season in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Tornadoes have got a funny record this season. They were not able to string some wins at home at the Bato Kontagora Stadium, but had a quite impressive record away from home. Their product has been quite impressive today. Ghana free kick. Jersey number 14 swings it in. Can they get something before the halftime break? Not going to happen, Ghana. Maybe next time a much better delivery from Kamaradini Mamadou. Mahmoud, actually, I beg your pardon. Kamaradini was a very impressive player in the first leg against Nigeria, swinging in a quite fair amount of crosses in, of course, to trouble the Nigerian central defense and defense as a whole. And here's Oyemena. Heads it back now. Ghana have it. Not every time you see Nigeria in defense in the game. Nduka Jr. kept his feet and calm. pulling out, giving chance. Sever Isaac, lovely ball. Here comes Sikiru Alimi. Can he make it for in Nigeria? Sikiru Alimi's lost it. And for a player who has so much prestige and so much experience, that is not the finish expected of him. Here come Ghana. Swinging passes. Of course, another big chance. And they've been everywhere in this game. Here come Ghana, but of course, have lost the ball again. Jerry Free, that was a player just in number 11. Number 25 now making something happen. Manuel Monte. Alimi still on the ground, and the home fans expecting the referee to make something happen. Ghana refused to put the ball out of play. They keep on going on. Black Galaxies now have a chance if they can create something here. A cross to be sent into the box. It is sent in. Players on side. Ifeanyi Obichi is marking him. Ghana should be sending a cross in. Player goes down. There's no VAR, so there's no check for a penalty or anything. And that chance goes a begging and wasted. 3 minutes will be added on. Well, it might have been a very tough tackle on Sikiru Alimi of somewhat because he went down and couldn't get up quite early. But of course, he is one of the best strikers in the Nigerian league this season and last season. Last season, he was fighting for the Golden Boots, of course, with the likes of Robert Mizo and Chijoke Mbama of Aimba International. Robert Mizo of Bayelsa United would eventually leave the league. Sikiru Alimi. He would liken his story to the Olivier Giroud kind of story at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, where Giroud might have not scored any goal or gotten any single assist, but started every single game and was absolutely instrumental. Both of them, Philele Chilechuku and Daniel Ogumode, they absolutely furious with Sikiru Alimi. They wanted a 4-goal half-time deficit for Ghana. Relentless Nigeria, absolutely relentless. Every single Nigerian on the continent and in the country in diaspora would be proud of what they're seeing so far this afternoon. A 3-0 lead for Nigeria Stars from the league. There's no player from outside the league. It's all home-based and all produced with class. Alimi got ahead to it, and now Benjamin Asawe will gather. 3 minutes added on, actually, reminding you, Ghana, what in the world would they have to do to make something happen in the second half? And what would Nigeria have to do to make sure that would happen for Ghana? A free here now. Goes with his guts, try to shoot. Wasn't given space, and now Fatakun now. Isaac, Alimi's on side. Alimi has it. Alimi plays with Isaac. Isaac wanted it in front of him. Alimi's not having the best of a first half. And everyone in the stadium actually doesn't agree with his decision to play that in the wavelength of a player that was running, of course, in front of himself. Razak Simpson has the ball for Ghana. And they've absolutely settled into the game ever since those two changes. Number 6, Fatakun won it. And now Papa Daniels of Nigeria. Oh, lovely from Fatakun, but he's lost it. And there's Isa Yakubu. Fatakun won it back. It's going to be a free kick and might be the last action for the first half. My word, I must say, I mean, every single thing that Nigeria had pulled up in the space of 15 minutes or thereabout just looked absolutely unreal. And even much more is the fact that they could have made it 4-5 in the first half. But unfortunately, Alimi just didn't have his best boots for the day. On a very good day, he is one of the best in the country of Nigeria. Amankona up against Sadiq Ismail. Amankona, that's not going to be the emperor he wanted. Referee says he's seen enough. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first 45 minutes of the NSL Champions, what many did not see coming has actually unfolded. It looks like a full-time result, but I beg your pardon, do not scratch your eyes and do not leave your seats. Do not move a muscle. Nigeria took absolute control of the first 45 minutes and wrote their names. A statement made by the B team of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And if that ticket is not already given to them, they already have 1 feet in 3 nations at the same time. You might say they have 3 feet, if that's possible, because they have 3 nations hosting the 2025 edition of the Championship for African Nations in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, the 3 Eastern African nations Nigeria have scored 3 goals to complement their efforts in the first half of the game. A sublime effort for Nigeria's homegrown stars. First goal scored by Remo Star defender and Nigerian defender of the season for last season, Sadiq Ismail. Second goal scored, of course, by another Remo Star defender and the captain for the day, Junior Onduka, another Remo Star defender. The third goal scored by Xavier Isaac, Rangers International midfielder, a contender for midfielder of the season last time out, but the defending player of the month for Rangers International. And with all being said and done, might not be the best first half for the striker. Could have scored twice. But Nigerians will take the positives. First 45 is ended here, the Nest of Champions. Nigeria 3, Ghana 0.
It's the OP1.